What's going on, guys? JPB Duel here, and hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. And thank you very much, a heartfelt thank you to you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel, watching my videos, watching me when I go live. I did hit 100 subs on YouTube today, so starting from tomorrow, I'll go live on Twitch or YouTube with my face cam active. So thank you very much for that, guys. And with that being said, let's get on with our gameplay for today. So for this game, I am going first. I start my combo by normaling out Lampseas and start going into my combo. The Ash Blossom's my first graveyard activation, so I call by the grave his Ash. So again, guys, call by the grave, you have to remember, any card you call by the grave, that card cannot be activated either from your opponent or from yourself until the end of your next turn. So that's gonna play a big role in the game. So the chain link's gonna resolve, and I'll keep going into my combo, right? Again, I am gonna do a 1 card combo. I was not gonna do a 2 card combo, even though I had the cards in my hand to do a 2 card combo. The reason behind that was that before the game started, during the coin toss, my opponent won the coin toss and allowed me to go first. So that means he's playing some kind of going second deck. And one of the best going second decks is the Cyber Dragons. So I assumed my opponent was playing Cyber Dragons. Like, it looked right? It fit. So that's why I didn't go into a 2 card full combo. I just wanted to get a Butler on the field. So I do just that, go into my 1 card combo, and I draw into a place off of the Roxy's effect. So again, guys, if you have a way to get a Prankish monster in your hand aside from the one on the field at the end of your combo, do that, because in case your opponent Call by the Graves or somehow negates your Bow Bark's activation, you could still go into Weather Washer using Pandemonium on your opponent's turn by using the 1 card Prankish card on the field and 1 in your hand. So this is just a countermeasure in case your opponent denies you your Butler combo off of Bow Bark. So keep that in mind. That's my tip to you. So I'm going to end my turn by setting Pandemonium, activate Pranks, recycle 3 cards, and then the turn is going to pass over to my opponent. I'm going to instantly max C on my draw phase. Again, guys, if you have a MAXX in your hand and if the game gives you the activation for Bow Bark on your opponent's turn, always start by activating MAXX, because in case your opponent has a Call by the Grave and they're playing a combo deck or Ash Blossom, they'll be forced to use that negate on the MAXX so that they could combo, rather than using that negate on your Bow Bark. So your Bow Bark could safely go through and allow you to go into your Butler combo. That's another tip for you. Again, I'm going to chain link my Bow Bark to the Ash, and if you guys realize this by now, I'm pretty sure you know, I did Call by the Grave the Ash, so my opponent's Ash Blossom will get negated on this chain resolve. So you'll see right now, the Ash Blossom is negated. Why? Because the Call by the Grave. And my MAXX goes through. So right here, I know my opponent is playing Cyber Dragons, right? First card, Cyber Dragon. So I'm hoping my opponent doesn't have a Kaiju in hand and instantly go into Butler, because I do want to pop his field. Once he gets at least 1 more special or normal out on the field, I was going to pop it with Butler. I did not want him to go into his full combo into Chimera Tech Rampage to take out my whole field, or potentially even OTK me that turn, right? So I do just that. I bump my Butler up by 500 and go into 2 Dropsies off of the combo. Sadly, he did have a Kaiju. So he Kaijus me, I activate Butler's Graveyard, get myself a Doodle-Doo, and he goes into the Chimera Tech Fortress by tributing the Kaiju, and then goes into his combo of Core, searches for a spell, activates a spell, specials out 2 more Cyber Dragons, goes into Cyber Dragon Nova. Then he activates Cyber Dragon Nova to special out a Cyber Dragon. Then, okay, so right here, I Ash Blossom it. As soon as I activated Ash Blossom, I realized that Call by the Grave is still in effect. So my Ash Blossom again got negated. His got negated, mine got negated, like negates all over Call by the Grave. So using the Nova, he goes into Infinity, and Infinity can abduct 1 face-up monster on your opponent's side. So he abducts my Doodle-Doo, goes into Predaplant, and Predaplant will allow him to fusion out his Chimera Tech Rampage. Rampage will destroy spell traps to the amount of card used to fusion itself out, so both my spell cards will get destroyed. Again, MAXX is still active, so I'm still drawing over and over and over. And then he sends 2 cards to the graveyard, and then gets one card from his graveyard back to his hand. So the Rampage has 3 attacks. He attacks once, takes out one with his Fortress, attacks again with the Infinity and the Rampage plus the Predaplant. So now I'm down to 4,700. Right, so if you guys look at my hand, and Cyber Dragon Infinity is an Omni Negate on the field, so once per turn when a card or effect is activated, quick effect you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. It is an Omni Negate on the field. So I somehow have to bait out that card before I go into my combo, right? Like, yeah, I have Prankage Place in my hand. I could chain block using Prankage Place my first graveyard activation, but what about the Doodle Doos activation? Like, I had to somehow bait it out, right? And I did have a Raigeki in my hand. So my main focus was what allows me to bait out the negate from Infinity so that I could Raigeki and kill his field. That was my main focus right there. So I go into my draw phase, draw into Monster Reborn. That is an insane top deck, right? Because if you guys realize, he has a Kaiju with 3,300 attack in his graveyard. So I Monster Reborn and target the Kaiju. So if he doesn't negate this, and he chooses to save his negate on the field, I could just go into battle phase, kill his negate, and then go into my combo. Or Raigeki his field and go into my combo. It doesn't matter, like, I wouldn't be able to kill him that turn, sure, but I could still kill him the next turn, right? So he chooses to, I target the Kaiju, he negates the Monster Reborn with the Infinity, so now the negate's off the field. I could just Raigeki his field, wipe it out, and then go into my combo. I do just that and my opponent instantly surrenders right there. Like, he knows, because he took the MAXX challenge, gave me so many card draws, he was left with 2 cards in hand. I could have popped off, killed him completely that turn itself. So anyways guys, that's gonna be the end of the game. Again, thank you guys for watching my videos, subbing to my channel, liking my videos. Thank you very much guys. This is JP Duel signing out for today. See you guys in the next videos. Peace!